Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of MVC.NET Core series. In our last video, we have discussed about the controllers and the routing process, the mapping with the view, and how they're working together. In this video, we'll discuss more about the views folder and the .CSHTML files. We'll see how they work and what actually is a .CSHTML. So .CSHTML stands for C#HTML. In the typical HTML files, we can use HTML, CSS, JavaScript. But in this .CSHTML file, the C#HTML file, we can use C# along with HTML. And we can also use CSS and JavaScript. So what's the benefit of that .CSHTML? We can use C# along with HTML. Moving forward, we'll see how we can do that. If we visit some of our pages, so this is just a HTML tag. So in .CSHTML files, we can use variable or dynamic elements inside the HTML tags. For an example, I can declare a variable over here, and then I can use it inside the tag. So I can declare a C# variable over here, and then I can use it inside the tag. So this is the benefit of the CSHTML, and we can also apply any kind of C# logic or any C# code inside this HTML file. So for an example, let's say I declare a variable called var name equal, let's say, inception. Now I can use this name inside this tag. However, this is not a variable yet. If we want to write C# variable C# inside HTML, we have to use this @tag. So anything we write using that @tag, so if we want to write C# inside HTML, we have to use @. This is a C# block. Anything inside here, we can write any C# code over here. We can write any C# code over here. We can also write HTMLs over here as well, along with C#. But remember, to use the C# code, we have to use this @tag. And to write code, you have to use this block. We have created a variable here. So let's create a block over here. Give it a string name. So here we have created a name variable. Now we can access the variable using this @tag. Now I have saved this file. I'll run the project again. So it's building. Now we can see if I reload, so you can see the student in Siamshu. So where is this coming from? This is basically coming from here. So we remove it. So we have seen how we can use the C# inside the HTML. In the upcoming videos, we'll discuss more about the CSHTML file and how we can use the C#, how we can benefit from it over here. Thanks for watching.